Solo travel begins as a quiet call to adventure, a whisper of freedom and discovery. You see images of lone travelers, arms outstretched at sunset, or journaling in a Parisian cafe. These moments promise a life less ordinary, where you are the protagonist. But remember, this is just the highlight reel. Solo travel isn't always perfect. Its real value comes from the unexpected moments, the mistakes, the uncertainty, and even the loneliness. These challenges break the postcard illusion, revealing a deeper journey. When you embrace both the magic and the mess, solo travel transforms you from the inside out. This exploration of solo travel is designed to be your guide, not just to the highlights but to the real experience. We'll pull back the curtain and give you an honest look at what it means to venture out alone. The biggest hurdle for solo travelers is often the fear of loneliness, a deep, primal feeling rooted in our need for connection. From childhood, we're taught to seek comfort in others, so being alone can feel unsettling. But solo travel shows that being alone isn't the same as being lonely. It's a chance to find comfort in your own presence. Beyond loneliness lies another barrier, the fear of danger. News headlines and cautionary tales can make the world seem perilous, especially for solo travelers. While caution is essential, anxiety often overshadows the reality of human kindness. By preparing and embracing uncertainty, fear becomes a catalyst for empowerment and self-discovery. Social media makes travel look perfect, but real adventures are messy. Embrace the unexpected and enjoy the journey. What if builds walls? Courage is stepping forward. Let curiosity lead you past your doubts. That first solo moment, pure freedom. Savor it, it fuels your journey. Solitude feels strange at first, but you grow comfortable with yourself. Setbacks happen, but they make you stronger. After the emotional lows, you begin to find your footing. It's not a grand moment, but a quiet victory, like ordering coffee in the local language or walking confidently through the city. These small wins build your confidence, and soon, the city feels like a temporary home. This is the heart of solo travel, finding your rhythm and making the journey your own. The summit of solo travel is self-reliance. You're not just surviving, but thriving. Solitude becomes a presence of self. Each challenge was a lesson. True freedom is emotional independence. Your happiness comes from within. Safety is key when traveling solo. Always let someone you trust know your plans. Share your itinerary and update them if plans change. Use location-sharing apps for extra peace of mind, especially on adventurous days. Beyond practical tools, your intuition is your most powerful safety device. It's that gut feeling when something feels off, a primal sense honed to protect you. As a solo traveler, learning to trust this inner voice can be life-saving. If a situation makes you uneasy, you don't owe anyone an explanation for leaving. Trusting your intuition is self-preservation. In busy cities, a few simple habits can keep you safe. Arrive before sunset to get your bearings. Walk with confidence and avoid looking lost. If you feel uneasy, pretend to make a phone call. Step into a cafe to check directions, and don't share your exact location with strangers. These habits help you explore urban environments with peace of mind. Keeping your money and documents safe is crucial when traveling solo. Never carry all your valuables in one place. Use a decoy wallet for daily needs, and keep your main wallet hidden. Lock up your passport and carry a copy. Bring 2 cards from different banks, stored separately, plus some emergency cash. These steps help you stay prepared and travel with confidence. A successful solo trip starts with choosing the right destination. Pick a place that matches your comfort and interests, whether it's vibrant cities or peaceful nature. Destinations like Portugal or New Zealand are great for first-timers. Choose wisely, and your solo journey will be unforgettable. Solo travel thrives on spontaneity, but booking your first 2 nights gives you peace of mind. Arriving with a place to stay means less stress and more energy for adventure. Pick a central spot with good reviews. Your future self will thank you for the smooth start. When planning your solo trip, choosing walkable cities with good public transit can make your journey smoother and more enjoyable. Cities like Lisbon, Kyoto, and Amsterdam let you step outside and instantly explore, discovering hidden gems at your own pace. Walkable destinations reduce stress, save money, and maximize your time for adventure. Many solo travelers worry about feeling lonely, but solitude doesn't have to mean isolation. Plan social opportunities into your trip, like group tours or cooking classes. These experiences make meeting people easy and natural, letting you enjoy both solo time and new connections. For many solo travelers, eating alone can feel surprisingly daunting, especially at dinner. The awkwardness often leads to uninspiring takeaway meals in your hotel room, missing out on the local food scene. To avoid this, create a simple culinary game plan before your trip. Research solo-friendly dining spots near your accommodation or main sites. Food markets, food halls, and eateries with counter seating are perfect for solo diners. These places offer a casual vibe where eating alone is normal and even enjoyable. Having a list of options on your phone removes the stress of last-minute decisions. When hunger strikes, you can head straight to a spot you've already picked out. With a little planning, mealtime becomes an exciting part of your solo adventure. One of the most effective yet often overlooked strategies for meeting new people as a solo traveler is to be intentional about where you choose to sleep. Your accommodation is more than just a place to rest. It can be your primary social hub, a built-in community waiting to be discovered. While luxury hotels offer privacy, they can be isolating for solo adventurers. Instead, consider places designed to foster connection, like boutique hostels or social hotels. These places actively cultivate a communal atmosphere, making it easy to meet fellow travelers. Look for accommodations with communal spaces and organized social events. Many hostels host daily activities, from walking tours to game nights and dinners. Participating in these events is a low-pressure way to make friends, with instant common ground. Even if you prefer privacy, many hostels offer private rooms with access to all social spaces. Before booking, read reviews from other solo travelers to gauge the social atmosphere. Choosing the right accommodation can turn your lodging into a ready-made community. In today's world, your smartphone is a powerful tool for turning solo travel into a social adventure. Apps like Meetup help you find locals and travelers who share your interests, from photography walks to language exchanges. Joining these events lets you connect over shared passions, making friendships feel natural and meaningful. Friendship features on apps like Bumble BFF let you find platonic friends nearby, swiping through profiles of people also looking to connect. Chatting in-app helps you get a sense of someone before meeting up, adding comfort and security. Don't forget about social media. Instagram and Facebook groups for travelers are great for meeting people in new places. You can post that you've arrived in a city and see who wants to meet up for coffee or to explore. Always use these tools with safety in mind. Meet in public, let someone know your plans, and trust your instincts. Used wisely, these apps are gateways to real-world connection, making your solo trip richer and more memorable. Sometimes the most profound connections begin with the simplest of actions. One of the best ways to make friends on the road is to shift from waiting to be included to actively starting small interactions. The easiest way to do this? Ask questions. People love to be helpful, especially with a curious traveler. Instead of struggling with your map, ask someone for directions. This small act can lead to a much longer, more interesting conversation. Ask open-ended questions that invite more than a yes or no answer. For example, instead of just asking, "Is this the way to the museum?" try, "Excuse me, I'm trying to get to the museum. Have you been there?" This not only gets you information, but opens the door for a genuine exchange. One simple question can be the spark that ignites a new connection and changes your trip. If you want social interaction without the pressure of lifelong bonds, joining a day trip is the perfect hack. Booking a one-day activity, like a guided hike or boat tour, is like entering a temporary friendship pact. For 6 to 10 hours, you're all part of the same team, sharing new experiences and breaking down social barriers fast. Even introverts find it easy to connect, as conversations flow naturally from shared activities. You might chat on the bus, partner up for an activity, or share lunch together. By the end, you've moved beyond small talk, but there's no obligation to keep in touch. You can simply say goodbye and go your separate ways, or continue the connection into the evening. It's a foolproof way to balance solitude and community, the true magic of solo travel. Beyond the incredible sights and thrilling adventures, solo travel offers gifts you can't capture in a photograph or pack in your suitcase. These are the unexpected treasures that fundamentally alter your inner landscape. The most significant of these is a clear sense of self-awareness. When you travel alone, external influence is stripped away. You face a stream of questions only you can answer. What do you want to do today? What kind of food are you in the mood for? In this quiet space, you begin to hear your own voice with clarity. You might find you're drawn to peaceful solitude or quiet reverence rather than crowds. It forces you to distinguish between the person you've performed for others and who you truly are. The result is an empowering sense of authenticity, a compass that guides you not just on your travels, but in every aspect of your life. One of the greatest gifts solo travel gives you is a deep, unshakable confidence forged through real challenges. Before your trip, the idea of navigating a foreign country alone might have seemed overwhelming. But on the road, these fears become real-life challenges you learn to face. Each time you overcome an obstacle, you build another layer of self-reliance. The first time you navigate a subway in a new language, pride surges through you. You did that, on your own. This confidence is quiet, an inner knowledge of your own capability. It comes from small victories, haggling in a market, ordering food, or finding your way back after getting lost. These moments, once sources of anxiety, become proof of your resourcefulness. You return home knowing you are more capable and resilient than you ever imagined. In our fast-paced, digitally saturated lives, we are constantly distracted. Our minds are always jumping ahead to the next task, the next notification, the next goal. Solo travel is a powerful antidote to this chronic state of distraction. It teaches you the unexpected gift of presence. When you are alone in a new environment, your senses are heightened. You begin to notice the small, beautiful details that are often lost in the noise of everyday life. You might find yourself sitting on a park bench, captivated by the way sunlight filters through the leaves. These are the moments that rarely make it into a travel itinerary, yet they are often the most memorable. The awkwardness of eating alone transforms into an opportunity for mindful observation. You savor each bite, watch the world unfold, and become comfortable in your own company. Happiness can be found in the taste of a perfect cup of coffee, the kindness of a stranger's smile, or the feeling of a cool breeze after a long day. This practice of mindfulness is a gift you bring home, helping you appreciate the simple pleasures of your own life with renewed gratitude. The most profound gift of solo travel is the person you become along the way. You leave as one version of yourself and return as someone more self-aware, confident, and connected to the world. A friend once told me about sitting alone on a beach, watching the sunset, and realizing she was truly okay being by herself. That moment changed her life. It's the kind of transformation solo travel brings. You develop a deep relationship with yourself, the one person you'll always have. You become more independent, open-minded, and adventurous, both abroad and at home. You return not just inspired, but fundamentally and wonderfully changed for the better. Let's get real and strip away the last layers of romanticism. No matter how much you prepare, there will be moments on your solo journey when you feel profoundly lonely. It's an unavoidable and deeply human part of the experience. You could be witnessing the most breathtaking sunset, and your first instinct is to share it. But you turn, and there's no one there. In that instant, the beauty can feel hollow, tinged with solitude. Guides often celebrate the freedom, but rarely mention the quiet ache that can come with it. When loneliness hits, don't see it as a failure. It's teaching you how to be your own companion. That sunset is no less beautiful because you're the only one witnessing it. Being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. It can mean being whole. Here's a hard truth. Things will go wrong. Your perfect plans might fall apart, your phone could die, or you might end up lost. But these moments become the best stories. Getting lost and being helped by a stranger? That's real adventure. Years from now, you'll remember how you handled it all by yourself. The final hard truth of solo travel is rarely discussed. Coming home can be just as tough as leaving. After weeks of freedom, normal life may feel dull and restrictive. The growth you experienced can feel invisible to those around you, and your stories may not resonate. You've changed, but everything at home remains the same. After exploring the fears and the profound gifts, we return to the original question. Should you travel solo? Only you can answer that. The journey is an invitation to fall in love with new places and with yourself. Returning home marks the end of your physical journey, but the inner transformation continues. You bring back confidence, self-awareness, and a new perspective. The challenge is to weave these gifts into your daily life, keeping the spirit of exploration alive, even at home. Solo travel is more than a trip. It's a mindset and a declaration of self-worth. The world is kinder than you think. Every step you take alone is a step toward knowing yourself. Go with an open heart, travel